guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Finally, it was actually pretty rough, but I was able to get big bad bosses to level 10 for our boy TEQ JANEMBA. I don't have any equips on him actually. Real fast at the start of this video, I think if I have a level 5 TEQ defense, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on him as well. Now it might seem a little counterproductive, more defense on him, but guess what? This TEQ JANEMBA, his role is defense. Like, it's this to me. I mean, me and many others have agreed that this JANEMBA is very underwhelming compared to a lot of recent Dokkan Fest exclusive units that have come out, right? So because of this, I really feel defense. I feel like it's basically just going to be his primary role. Like, he's just not going to be a very good offensive unit whatsoever. Let's go and take him into Extreme TEQ and test him out. Now, JANEMBA is, you know, I jokingly called him the Great Wall of China before because this boy is just not going to take damage once he's going, right? But I don't know how easy or difficult it's going to be to sort of have this JANEMBA operate here in Extreme Super Battle Road. Now, the other thing, too, about this... Ooh. Oh, boy. Okay. So this is the friend JANEMBA, huh? Wow. Okay. Does he have Big Bad Boss level 10? He does not. This is a little bit of a weird situation. Okay, so this is a 55% JANEMBA. So we're going to go ahead and see here, I guess, how good 55% JANEMBA wants to be. Okay, check it out, right? So I'm just going to do this. Don't really care about that. I already see the orbs we're going to give to JANEMBA. Let me hit TN right there. We'll go ahead and smack him. Okay, so JANEMBA has a couple of abilities, right? What's his defense? 100k without Big Bad Bosses. But of course, I mean, with Golden Frieza, this cell, like, he's not going to have Big Bad Bosses. Actually, no units on the team have Big Bad Bosses. So I'm glad I waited to get him to level 10 Big Bad Bosses before hopping into an event with him. I just realized that. Whatever. It's not a big deal, I guess. I'm a funny guy. So JANEMBA raises defense for one turn on super. That's a 30% defensive increase. He's going to get 30% extra defense with 4 type key spheres obtained. But then he also guards, and then 30% damage reduction with 2 rainbow orbs. So when we do something like this right here, he is good. I expect, even at 55% in this scenario, JANEMBA is going to take virtually no damage. Yeah, actually, the fact that I brought, like, JANEMBA without another Big Bad Bosses unit around is annoying. I mean, I could have brought, I guess, First Form Cell. Oh, well, no, wait. That second form cell does have Big Bad Bosses. Excuse me. Okay. That second form support cell has Big Bad Bosses. All right, I expect JANEMBA to take nothing because guard, high defense, and damage reduction should lead to him taking nothing. And he's taking a little bit, but that is only the 55. That JANEMBA's 55%. Okay. It definitely could be worse. Okay, so here... Wow, okay. We're going to be able to get everything we need. Okay, let me see. So there's Tien, Yamcha, or excuse me, Krillin. Okay, let's attack Krillin. I'm going to do this. So this is going to activate JANEMBA's ability. Boom. So his defense was 132k before. Now it's 150k. Wow, okay. 150k defense. I mean, a lot of it is based upon if you're able to get these orbs or not. 150k defense. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like, you know, if you are into trying no item runs and shit like that, like I am, and stuff like that, double JANEMBA, I think, is definitely gonna be able to get the job done. Like, much more so than any other previous builds. That's one of the big things about JANEMBA and PyCon for Super AGL Extreme Super Battle Road and JANEMBA for Extreme TEQ Extreme Super Battle Road is that they're amazing leaders because they have their leader skill, like their main category, they're buffing for 170%, but then all extreme class for JANEMBA, super class for PyCon are getting 130%. So they have very good leader skills, right? All right, so we'll go ahead and get rid of Krillin. Broly is probably going to go super crazy on this rotation, by the way, because like Toa and JANEMBA are giving him support. Dude, JANEMBA, I don't think we need to worry about JANEMBA taking damage whatsoever on this turn. Guard, high defense, and damage reduction. If you're able to get him the multiple rainbow orbs, JANEMBA can't be touched. But again, it's just like Pyke. Okay, this is perfect. How much will he take right here? All right, so yeah, this... Because if we took JANEMBA into actual category extreme super battle mode. That's where he'll be better, right? Because you're fighting all different types of enemies, so guard is way more meaningful, right? In here, are you kidding me? It's fine, whatever. That's super battle mode for you. We'll just hop right back in. But JANEMBA's abilities would be way more meaningful if we were on like actual category stages of Super Battle Road, right? Because that's, again, where we're fighting all different types of enemies. And while we're fighting all different types of enemies, yeah, I do want to get that second form Cell on rotation with JANEMBA at some point, because he's going to be creating orbs. So it's like, yeah, you get that Cell with JANEMBA. He's creating orbs, giving him the 50% buff, giving JANEMBA Ki, which he needs, right? And giving him big bad bosses. That's going to be huge. Okay, so we're going to float second form Cell off next rotation. Okay. And again, JANEMBA here. Here, let's go for Fasha. JANEMBA. Do this. No damage reduction here, but we can get the support type abilities. And again, that support type ability, giving Ki like that is really good. The one thing, I mean, there's a couple of things I wish they did with JANEMBA to make him a little bit better. I think his Super JANEMBA version is a little bit mid, honestly, because Cooler, who came out 15 months ago, 16 months ago, transformed Cooler shit on Super JANEMBA. It's not close. Like, I don't think it's close. Cooler destroys Super JANEMBA and how good they are, right? That, to me, is bizarre when we consider, like, how far apart these units are released. Like, it's just, I think it's honestly pretty freaking stupid, right? So, we can get rid of Fasha right there. Or potentially seal Bardock. Let's seal Bardock, I guess. We'll do that. I'm going to use a big-time item right here. We'll go... I'm going to use a Nurse Chi-Chi. I brought a Dende, by the way, so I could heal up to full, but then not add any extra defense, so we could just straight up see what JANEMBA's tanking abilities are going to look like. That was sort of my intention, by the way, with bringing a Dende item, right? Because obviously that's not good, really, for Super Battle Road, but for what I'm trying to do, which is just show how strongly JANEMBA will tank, it'll help out a lot. Yeah, so Super JANEMBA is just not good enough to me. When you look at how good Cooler is, like Bojack, Transform Bojack is way better than Super. It's not close. Like, Super JANEMBA's good, but like he's good. And that's not acceptable for new Dokkan Fest exclusives. People are gonna say, well, not every unit can actually be the best unit in the game, and blah, 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 blah. Dude, it's a gacha game where they want you to spend your money. So the point of what they're doing is, hey, we want to bait you into spending your money. Oh, you thought you thought Bojack was the new hotness? Nah, no, the new hotness is JANEMBA. But guess what? They didn't do that. Like, they messed up. It's foolish. Okay, so if I put Frieza first, so Frieza, they only have Fierce Battle. They have Fierce Battle and what is that, Nightmare? I'm gonna leave, because I don't really care about the damage JANEMBA's doing. We're not able to get the damage reduction, so I mean, the one thing about JANEMBA PyCon is, it is like we're thinking, right? We're actually like using our noodles here, our brains. Like, you know, okay, do I want to go for the 2 rainbow orbs right here for the damage reduction? Or do I want to strengthen the entire rotation with the 4 type orbs and give him a super attack? We're going to go for the super attack because he's going to raise defense from the 4 orbs and defense on super attack. So, I mean, either way, he's getting defense. The one thing I just really wish, I just don't really understand why they did this, is that PyCon gets 4 Ki from Rainbow Orb, which is really good. That would help out a lot if JANEMBA had that. So JANEMBA right now gets 30% damage reduction with 2 Rainbow Orbs. He should also get a very beautiful 4 Ki with 1 Rainbow Orb. And PyCon, his support ability activates with 3 type orbs. There's no reason... Wow, 21k right there, really? That's without the damage reduction. Again, in category Super Battle Road, JANEMBA's going to play much better, right? Because, again, you know, you're fighting int types, you're fighting physical types, so, like, that guard is just much more effective. Units like these JANEMBAs with guards, the Gojitas with super effective against all types, are not as good in these types of stages right here, where every single enemy we have type advantage over, right? It kind of nerfs these units a little bit, so understand that, but Janemba is still really good. Yeah, see, like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. If we were running PyCon right here, this would be the support type buff, which guess who that massively buffs is Broly. Broly loves support type units, dude. His damage goes to infinity and beyond when you give Broly a whole bunch of support. But I mean, so Janemba could work well, but like they just want you to get so many orbs with him. All right, we got the multiple rainbow orbs, so he should be okay. That's a lot of damage, but I mean, this is a 55% Janemba. And then Broly with his active skill, he'll go ahead and wipe out both Borgos and whatchamacallit, Shugesh, so we don't really have to worry. I mean, that's an amazing attack set in Extreme Super Battle Road. Goodbye. I think Shugesh is dead. I don't think he's gonna survive right there. Okay, so now this is gonna be the big test right here. We might die. Man, okay, so let's use Dende. We're gonna use a Dende. So we're at full health. Actually, oh, dude, look at this. That's exactly what we want. Gohan, huh? I mean, he's gonna take double digits for sure. I guess I could... The problem... That's not gonna mess up what I want to do. I'm gonna hit Gohan with this. Boom. So it's gonna lower his attack a little bit, but we're definitely not gonna die. And then we'll see what Goku's able to do. This is gonna give us extra defense. So with Janemba's support type ability, he's got his damage reduction. We have big bad bosses. Wow, okay. So yeah, with second form Cell giving 50% defense from his support type. Uh-oh, the cord, not the cord. But with Cell giving 50% defense from his support type passive, then 25% attack and defense to Janemba with big bad bosses, obviously very important. He's giving Janemba the key, which Janemba really needs if orbs are not in our favor. So like, this is a really good combo right here. This Cell, who I do have at full level 10 links, because again, Extreme Tech was a tough stage to no item. So I made sure to, you know, put like lots of equipment and link level those characters to, you know, really have them ready. Okay. So Gohan, we don't have to worry about him killing us. Even if he super attacked, we would not die. Oh, well. Okay, I wish Janemba was in slot 1 now. That sucks, but we're not dead. Okay, Janemba, actually 3.14. That's good. But it's like, this is a very specific turn. Now, even if Goku, oh, perfect. Double digits? That's nothing. 58k is... Golden Frieza takes 58k from Supers in here, right? So that's really good. So sure enough, were we below 50% HP? I guess we were. Okay, well, we're dead. Oh, no. Okay, we're alive. Honestly, Janemba passed for me a lot. Like, really, he did. Now, in order for Janemba to transform, he has to be hit 5 times. That is something you could see in here, right? Like, okay, perfect example. Yeah. There's 5 attacks right here at the start. So, like, we could have this Janemba sit right here. He gets hit by all 5 of those, and then he could actually transform on the next turn. So, Super Janemba is something you can do, but it's not something you should in Extreme Super Battle Road unless you're going to deal the killing blow. Because Super Janemba, he'll have his 200k defense, but without the damage reduction, without the guard, you want to be careful. I mean, he does have the 50% chance to dodge. I mean, honestly, he'll have 200k defense with the 50% chance to dodge. Might be good enough. He is an orb changer as well. I mean, by the time you'll transform with him, chances are very high that you will at least have trimmed down the enemies. There will not be 6 enemies on field beating your ass. So let me know what you guys think. Honestly, I thought Janemba fared fairly well in here. He definitely could be better. Again, small changes is it could only be 3 type orbs like PyCon and then 4 key from a rainbow orb like PyCon. They should have done that. Honestly, I think their support type abilities should have been for free anyway, both PyCon and Janemba, because PyCon and Janemba just are not comparable to some of the big-time recent Dokkan Fest TURs we gotten. Ultimate Gohan, Bojack, Angel Golden Frieza, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, even hell, Cooler from last year is definitely on a level, I think, above Janemba and PyCon. I mean, they're very good, but that's not the way gacha games, like, you're not going to get people to spend money, like, which is what the point of what they're trying to do when you release units that are just not as good, right? Even though PyCon and JANEMBA did hit top grossing, but I think one of the reasons was the New Year's sale. I think a lot of whales were stocking up for Anniversary, which is, you know, like 20 days away or something. So let me know what you guys think of JANEMBA. I thought he was pretty good. We'll go into a normal category stage where he's up against all different types, and he is going to look like the most dominant defensive unit in the game in there, because that's where guard is really going to be effective, and he's not going to be taking shit. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.